Hello everybody, my name is Invicta and welcome back to Megabonk here on the channel. Today, as you can tell by the thumbnail, we are going to be checking out Fox and the post-patch world. And we're going to be showing you exactly what all the meta builds are going for right now, just to kind of sort of educate you on what everyone's going for, so you can maybe mold it and twist it. Maybe you'll come up with a new meta. It's definitely something that Megabonk is desperately in need of changing here. Now, I know that Noelle has been just screaming up the charts, and she used to be the #1, but now it's actually Fox if the leaderboards are legitimate. Somebody got a Fox kill over 3 million kills. So whenever I see millions on the scoreboard, I'm like, I know how much time it takes to get to 300, 400, 500,000, and that times 6, 7 sometimes. Yeah, I don't know how we're doing that without exploiting something. So, and I'm not saying it's not legitimate. I'm just saying I just know how long it takes to get there. So, but Fox, I do like Fox. Fox is a yeah, give me Curse Doll. Fox is a very powerful character. Having the +2 luck per level is insane. So you do not need to run the luck tome at all. And the rules still apply, though. You still need to get a good start. You still need to get good items, and you got to get good RNG. I mean, this game is pure RNG. It is one of the most purest. Oh my gosh, we got red and green credit card to start with. It's one of the purest examples of a game that's built around RNG that I've ever seen. You know, and I'm used to seeing RNG. So get Chaos Tome here. Extra jumps is fantastic. So good start for double credit cards here, and Spiky Shield. I'm just going to go ahead and banish that right now. So once we start getting some levels here, if we can get a key or 2, maybe 3 or 10, and sneak maybe a legendary, we're going to be on point here. So there are 2 key ingredients to a good start. What the streamers will tell you is a good start. The first one is obviously green credit card. You have to have green credit card. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The second one is going to be the Sucky Magnet. If you do not have the Sucky Magnet at the end of stage 1, it's not going to go well. So those are 2 very, very key components of getting what would be considered a standard, like a gold standard for a good start. We go Flame Walker here. We got those extra jumps from the Chaos Tome, and here come the super overpowered zombies, which run way too fast and deal way too much damage. I'm gonna go Beefy Ring just because we are going to probably get a lot of HP here. I hope anyway, but more HP is always great. As you can see, we're already losing it again. Got to get this double shrine down here. We don't have shield yet. We don't have any lifesteal. We don't have any additional projectiles either, so. We go Flame Walker. That does have extra projectile here. And look at this. We get a rage buff. So let's see if we can get rid of the riffraff here. Even with the rage buff, the zombies just keep charging after you, and they're way too fast, man. We go Curse Tome here. Obviously, we're not going to go against the Mountain Shrine right now just because we are not strong enough for that yet. And going to go to the Dice. The Dice is the 4th weapon that you're going to take in this build. And the theory is that you're basically going to take Dice and let that stack crits on crits on crits on top of you having the Precision Tome, which we don't have yet, which is going to add even more crit because you want to get that over crit stat, which deals a massive amount of crit damage. And it's very, very, very strong. I would even say that the Precision Tome now is stronger than the Damage Tome itself. So if you really want to pump damage on your runs, and I've done this over the course of the last 3 days of trying to get a usable Megabonk video, don't go for the Damage Tome. You want to. So did you catch that part where I said for the last 4 days? That's what's been happening right there. We get a solid start, and then the game's just like, no. Here's a crazy big hitbox that you're gonna get one shot with. And the double taps in this game are absolutely unreal. There's no iframes at all, and Oh, there goes our green credit card and red credit card start. And I'm going to keep showing these type of runs. I'm not going to hold reset and just start a new video just because we got a bad run. I want people to see exactly what Megabonk really is, and it is an RNG simulator. There is obviously there's skill built into you building stuff and your movement and all that kind of stuff, but at the end of the day, that can only take you so much in a game like this. You know, all those overpowered runs that you see on YouTube are because people, they held R for hours sometimes, trying to just get a premium start. And I refuse to do that. I'd rather play a game than just reset over and over and over again. That's not fun. To be honest, I'd rather not play the game than do that. And I'm not gonna be coy about it. Lately, Megabonk has been kind of losing me. Anyone who's been watching the Twitch streams lately, they will attest that it's been pretty rough on Twitch. Just trying to get you all here some content that's not just like, I guess we just die 3 times in a video. Boy, that sounds like a fun time to watch. So if this video made it on YouTube, then that means we got at least a usable, workable YouTube video out of it. And you know, it may not be a chart-topping run, but that's pretty much 99% of the runs that I have anyway. I mean, I honestly don't even remember the last time that I got to the final boss, and that's not an exaggeration. This game has been unreal with its level of BS that I've been seeing. And again, if you think that I'm exaggerating, please go talk to somebody in the Twitch mosh pit. They will tell you that it's been RNG has been unbelievable. I know blaming RNG is like blaming the refs in a football game. I know, but this game is seriously full of RNG BS, and you know, sometimes it forms in the way of where the enemies spawn right on top of you. Sometimes it takes the shape of a run that just doesn't give you any normal items. We're not even going to be able to get this shrine here. We get a power up. We are level 6 right now. Let me go pick up range here. Yeah, so all of our rerolls are being eaten up right now by RNG. That RNG that I'm talking about. You know, we still don't have a weapon other than our basic weapon. We're 6 levels in. Now, of course, one thing I will say, because people will be like, well, what are you talking about? You saw the sword. You saw chunkers and stuff. It's like, okay, yes, we've seen a weapon, but not a good weapon. I'm gonna go moldy cheese here. Level 2 should do a lot of damage to the boss. Another reroll, and fire staff. Still working with 1 weapon here. Rage buff there. We can somehow manage to finagle our way over there. We finally get the XP tome. We are getting body blocked by everything spawning in front of us. We go lifesteal here. Down to 3 rerolls now. And honestly, I'm glad. I hope this video goes on YouTube, because I really want to show people what I mean. This is the difference between showing someone who holds R for hours and hours and hours and someone who actually plays the game. Like, what you're seeing right here is literally what I've been seeing for the last 4 days. I'm leaving this in the video. I could very easily just start a new video here, but I've been doing that for the last 4 days. I want people to see that this game is not, you're just gonna top the leaderboards every single time. It's not like that, man. I'm telling you. It's been, for me anyway. I don't know for anybody else. I mean, again, I've been watching Krendor play, and he's just the luckiest person on earth. So he doesn't get these kind of runs. I, however, get a lot of these type of runs, and I want to show these to you all to show you how bad it can get. If you wanted to see some of the worst Mega Bonk runs ever, lately anyway, then these videos are for you. If you want to see the true Mega Bonk. And I'm thanking God that we have Ball X Pit right now, because Mega Bonk is just, it ain't doing it for me, brother. It ain't doing it for me, sister. Oh, there's a chest over here. Gonna go Fire Staff again. I can very confidently say, without exaggeration, I do not remember the last time that I saw a legendary item in this game. I truly cannot. I'm gonna keep upgrading Fire Staff for now. It's our only primary source of damage. Katana's, we just got Katana, so it's gonna be a while before it scales up. The only time that I actually got a legendary, it was Sucky Magnet on a failed Fox video that I tried to do earlier today, actually. And I got Banelinged into a boss and then one shot because I didn't have a shield and I was only level like 6. Gonna go shield here. Speaking of shield, even though extra jumps are important, shields are even more important. Additional Proj is extremely important here on any weapon, especially with Fire Staff. You need to have those fireballs just going crazy. Lifesteal. Attack speed's super good. Again, I really want extra jumps, but right now, anything that increases our DPS is needed. I did not want to see a bunch of elite zombies here. Yeah. They go electric plug in case we do see Kevin. Which hopefully won't be for a little while. Again, more attack speed. It's just good. First tome here. Although I probably should have taken Precision Tome. Actually, I know I should have taken the Precision Tome. We are almost out of rerolls here. So Slippy Ring. Katana for more damage. We're still looking for the XP Tome and the Chaos Tome. More attack speed's great. So we got a lot of ground to make up for. Let's get to somewhere open where we can fight the boss, whoever it is. Let me chunk him. Let's rush him. Stuck. The Chunkum goes down in only 17 seconds, which is really good. So that's the indicator that we know that our damage is on point right now. It's actually ahead of point. And it could be because our difficulty is only 23%, but hey, we'll take little victories right now. We get dice, okay. Really need the Chaos Tome, and the XP Tome is more important than that. So again, in theory, what we do here with the dice is we stack it with the Precision Tome. Yeah, global Proj is huge. We stack it with the Precision Tome to just get crit and crit and crit and crit and crit. Crazy amounts of crit. Two global Proj is also very good. Now see if me not taking extra jumps is going to haunt me. There's the Chaos Tome. Wow. So RNG in less than 4.5 minutes, the game has taken all of our rerolls out of this run. So that's what I'm talking about, man. Those of you who are lucky, be thankful you're not me. Just kind of play ring around the rosy here until we're done with this this swarm, which we're taking down pretty well. Chisholm Tome. Anna, still looking for Flame Walker. There it is. But we have very little scaling right now other than our luck. Green credit card's massive. We can pull this one back now. We need to get more jumps. More jumps, more jumps, life steal, all that stuff. Crit damage, because we're going to be critting a lot. Where's our crit rating at? It's already 23. Not great. Movement speed for sure. Mobility is very important, of course, in Mega Bonk. Extra jumps. I don't care about anything else. Need more extra jumps than this. I do love Chad's theme. More crit damage here. I would normally go gold gain, but right now, with our damage being pretty decent right now, I'm going to keep piling on. If we're killing things, we're gaining gold, so we don't need gold gain for Fox here. The Firewalker absolutely melted that elite. Get more XP from the XP bracelet. I'm gonna go base damage for dice. Guess projectile speed. Not a very good stat. % luck. Take that. Even though we're Fox, luck still matters. We need to get some size for the katana too. Having a big katana helps out and keeps you safe from afar. XP Tome's only level 3 right now, which is unfortunate. 37 is the difficulty, about to go to 42. Gotta go size here. Yeah, I do not want to be in this area when the swarm hits. We got out of the lowlands. Pickup range is good. Big nuke, huge upgrade for Flame Walker. Pretty much any tree is a huge hazard for you on this level, which is the reason why I don't like forest, and a lot of people also don't like forest. Crit damage and base damage there for katana, and we have a rage power up down there. So with us being a 73 luck, and we have the green credit card, I think we should start opening chests here. Attack speed. There's only 2 minutes left here. We get yeah, we need the XP tome. It's going to be Stone Golem. The Stone Golem goes down. Idle Juice is very good. And now it's up to us to find where have we not been yet on the map. And make sure that we get all vendors, we get everything. Size and crit chance from Katana is excellent. Size and crit chance again from Katana. There's Kevin. Now, we don't necessarily have anything to go along with Kevin other than the electric plug, which is actually very, very good. I worry about our survivability, though. That's always going to be a problem with Kevin. I'm actually going to take Border just so we have a chance of healing whenever we have instances of extremely low lifesteal. First of all, again, I'm not expecting the keys to proc at this point. He says as it procs. Proj count for Flame Walker is great. Or attack speed. So we got one uncommon out of all that. With 113 luck. Yeah, there is a rage buff right there. Let's go summon. Well, we don't want to summon the boss too early and kill him too fast. Especially with the rage buff, that's very possible that we do that. So we don't want to quite do that yet. I think waiting for about 20 seconds is probably the smartest thing we can do. We are very, very, very underleveled right now, and also very, very dead from our attack speed. Down goes the boss. 12% attack speed is massive as well. I'm going to take the Thorny Shield only because if we get a chance to reroll or to microwave an epic, that's what we're going to need. I don't know if Kevin was the right decision here. Got Idle Juice, so we can sit here for a little bit, but they're only level 41 right now, and that's not phenomenal. Lifesteal is huge, though. Alright, gonna go Flame Walker here. So we got a little lifesteal, but 17% is not gonna cut it. We need more. Need that and more health regen too. How many jumps do we have? 3 extra jumps, yeah. So let's get movement speed, because again, mobility is very important. Don't need to open up any chests right now. You go just straight up damage. And we don't have a reroll, so I'm going to go Wrench. And this is the consequence of the game, just deciding to take all of our rerolls at the very beginning. So we cannot reroll any Moai heads. Duration's fine for Firewalker, Flame Walker. sitting at 139, so we take our time with opening up chests right now. Our damage is okay, but again, we're only one hit from death because of Kevin. We need more lifesteal. We need like 50% more lifesteal here. Golden Shield is going to just give us... Golden Shield is going to give us a lot of gold here, but Campfire at least allows us to sustain through Kevin. As long as we're not in like a middle of a swarm. Yeah, give me one. Over's fine. I'd love to take Golden Shield, but right now we have to adjust on the fly here. Right now, we're not able to survive here. And here's another food for thought. If the game really decides to be a jerk, and I mean really decides to be a jerk, I'm not going to put it past it at this point this week. What's going to happen is that it's going to give us Kevin, and we won't be able to banish. We won't be able to re-roll him. All it is going to be. I'll take extra jumps here. Beacon. Go Beacon. The way that we get stuck with a second Kevin is if and only if we get Kevin in a treasure chest. And there's a very real chance of that happening. There's more than a non-zero chance of that happening. (25% additional damage). So notice how Stone Golem walked above the shrine and climbed the tree there. He is totally immune to all damage, except for our projectiles when he does that. You'll find bosses doing that very often in Megabonk. But honestly, they only appear to be really smart like that. It's not a conscious decision by the computer. It's just like zombies. You know, zombies appear to be very smart and coordinated, but it's just because of their simplistic nature. They walk in a direction, and their job is to go from point A to point B, and you are the point B. For swarm incoming here. Big XP game. We need that. Shield here. I'm gonna try to hold out. We're gonna make our stand right here. Big size upgrade there. Pick up range 48%. It's real nice. Crit damage and projectile count for Katana is huge. Another one. We have 47 difficulty, so this is not a huge swarm. Looks like we weathered the storm here pretty well. Jump height. We don't need any more feathers. We've got plenty. One's enough. XP tome, big XP tome upgrade there. I don't know what that camera angle was, and I don't want to ask. The size upgrade for Chaos Tome. So we have a whole another half of the level to explore. I'm going to open up a cheeky chest, and somehow one key is procced more than I've had 10 keys procced lately. Definitely take that. This is a very important suck shrine here because we can hit that at the end of the stage. If we live that long. We absolutely do not want to proceed without having a shield. Let's see what our luck goes to before we get our first legendary. Howard's Cloak's huge. That's great for Kevin. Let's see what the luck threshold is for Sinvicta luck to get his first legendary in I don't know how long. For damage, I guess. Yeah, this is all bad. I guess base damage for dice. Anna absolutely ripped through that. We get another green. All right. So seeing the range of Katana there is fantastic because of our size scaling here. Pickup range again, max HP, movement speed. Give me more pickup range. Why not? We don't have Sucky Magnet. We're never going to see Sucky Magnet, so we might as well get something that resembles, has the familiar symptoms of a Sucky Magnet. Global Proj count. Just hook it to my veins. Oh, it took us to 199% luck before we got our first legendary. Hallelujah. Ice Cube's very good for crowd control, obviously. See all those frozen gobos. Now, I don't know if we're strong enough to take 2 bosses at once. But I'm gonna try. We gotta get. It's desperate times calls for desperate measures, sort of thing. We're only level 63, which is very, very, very low. Come on, Secret Tonic. And Golden Shield. Hey, look at that. We got our Golden Shield anyway. Projectile speed. Again, I don't really care about it. I don't know if there's anything else over in that corner. Power up drop chance. Very important. Yeah, it looks like it's just chests over here. Get back to the beacon here just so we're safe. 16% armor. Legendary Chaos Tome. Attack speed 18%. Our multiplier doesn't do anything. Not for us anyway. Difficulty is only 69%, and that's got to be about 400. Give me XP Tome. The beacon. Oh, we've got a lot of regen, that's for sure. Actually killed that gold skeleton down there. Nice upgrade there for Flamewalker. Get another Phantom Shroud. And we get a legendary lamp. We double chunk him. Roast him with Idle Juice here if we can. Damage is looking okay. And Big Bonk now. Here come the legendaries. Don't know where that last zombie went. The Big Bonk has a 2% chance to deal 20x damage, which is extremely, extremely powerful. And with the overpowered lamp, that helps us out with the proc rate of Big Bonk. Needed a base staff upgrade there for Fire Staff, so I'm glad we got that. Second green credit card's nice. Our drop chance 14%. I think we should go fight the boss now. I don't want to lollygag here. One final Suck Shrine, and then we're gonna We're gonna go here. And so notice how we're doing no damage to the bosses right now. I'll go pick up this chest over here. Sorry, I'm kind of... I've been desperate for a usable YouTube video, so I'm really gonna try to lock in here. Third Phantom Shroud. Still getting keys. Gears game is 20% damage. And we haven't even broke... We're nowhere near 10,000 kills. We get Chunk Plate, which is very good. So the big luck upgrades starting to finally pay off for us here. Now, we are certainly not Masters of the Realm status yet. We've got a long way to go before we get there. EP ring. Chisen's Tome is still tagging now, 133%. We don't need Borgers anymore. I'm sorry, Borgers. Chunk Plate's going to be a pretty big part in keeping us alive. All right. Again, kills are not everything in the game, but they are a good indicator of how how many kills you get is the ultimate indicator of how strong your run is. Obviously, kills do affect how much XP you get, so you want to be able to kill efficiently. But for just getting a average to decent run, you don't need to top the charts every single run. E-Tome here is nice. %40 damage upgrades. Very nice. But scared to move, but at the same time I want to get this XP that's just sitting right here. Duration. It's a big katana upgrade. It's greedy, but we gotta be bold here. And the bonk's going off. They're getting close, I can tell, because we're gaining more XP. Keep going XP here because we have a lot of levels to make up for. %, lifesteal is good. The katana there, by the way. XP tome. XP tome. XP tome. What's our luck at? 358. Vision tome. We are in one-shot territory now. I don't even want to step away and grab that chest. I do, but I don't. It's only one chest. Base damage upgrade for Fire Staff. I'll grab it. It's dumb. Don't be dumb. Don't do what you see Sinvicta do. Yeah, we did get the chest. As Lightning Orb. Nice. Worth it. Worth it. Yeah, we're back. We're back in our position here. Asian 12% is going to help out with our Phantom Shrouds. I'm honestly shocked that we're still here. Being really greedy right now. Our crit's now 195. Lightning Storm's helping us out a lot. Lightning Orb, I mean. Base damage upgrade for Flame Walker. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay. We made it through. It was scary. That last little boost that we got right there was very scary. At least it was free. So we're not in a great spot, but we're in a much better spot after that that last burst of XP there. But we have to get power. I mean, we've got to get more powerful by a magnitude of like 10 than what we just were. Second big bonk's gonna be nice. Slurp gloves are, you know, whatever, but the key. Hopefully we get some luck with the keys. But now's the time for the build to take its final form here. More attack speed. I mean, that's a lot of attack speed that we're. As much as I want power up drop chance, it's yeah. Coward's Cloak. Two of them with Kevin should be pretty much all the movement speed we ever need. EV Ring. More damage scaling. Full gain, crit chance, luck, crit. Undermits. Secret Tonic, no key proc, unfortunately. The Lightning Orb. Okay, legendaries starting to pile up here, but we still don't have the ones that we want. There's a spicy meatball for 12k. Definitely worth it. Spicy meatball does a lot of damage. Atom bomb. We do not need the atom bomb. So he was in the northwest corner. A lot more gold though. For damage for sure. Dunkums both went down like a chump. More HP equals more scaling possibilities for Beefy Ring. All the suck shrines here. A lot of crit damage for the dice. XP Tome. Difficulty, XP Tome, Chaos Tome gave us movement speed. Definitely not the stat we need here, Chaos Tome, but we're looking okay. I don't want to jinx it, but we are looking very okay here. Brass knuckles. XP pouring in here. Good chance is now sitting at 204. Fuck. 12K for the spicy meatball. Power up drop chance is great. Although probably difficulty was better. We're still in the 100s for difficulty. Ugh. That's got to get upped by double. Get more luck here. Here comes the swarm. I am not worried about the swarm here at all. I'm going to start really giga pumping the difficulty right now. Go armor, I guess. Blue cheese is nice. Regen, I guess. Beefing up that cursed tome as much as possible here. XP, Vision, Chaos Tome. Elite spawn increased 63%. No, I didn't mean to open up the bows for free. Another Ice Cube. I should probably start banishing these, to be honest. Big katana size upgrade. Another magnet here. Let's go back and get meatball. I see meatballs to go. See if we can find another mountain shrine, because we're going to need it. That legendary damage upgrade for Firewalker is pretty good. Damage is 4.4 times now. Didn't see another mountain shrine, but there's still some shrines we haven't looked at yet. I'm gonna go difficulty. We need a giga pump difficulty right now. Honestly, give me pickup range. We've already gotten a lot from the Chaos Tome. Power up drop chance again, very nice. First tome. The swarm is nothing. I guess max HP. Base damage, XP, 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 Chaos. Legendary Chaos. Cursed Tome. Dice, Cursed Tome, Chaos, XP, Vision, Cursed Tome, Kana. Flame Walker, Cursed Tome. Getting some good upgrades here. Yeah, I'm gonna keep just giga pumping. All the giga pumps go to the Cursed Tome right now. Didn't even see what. Honestly, I didn't even see what the Chaos Tome got us. All those legendary rolls we had. Our drop chance is great. Just base global damage upgrade's great too. Chaos Tome, Silver Cane. Yay. E-gain. You're super fast. Bubble proj count's excellent. I don't think we're going to find another mountain shrine before the next boss. %, fleet spawn increases. It's going to be about 27% damage. Look at all the legendary upgrades we're getting now. HP regen. Duration's fine. Lots of grandma. Lots of suck shrines. Ready for another legendary here. For damage. Damage is certainly not a problem anymore. I think we've established that our damage is kind of set. For a while anyway, but we're just a shadow of where we need to be in terms of strength for a late game push. I didn't see that. I should have looked. Chaos Tome, power up drop chance is nice. Remember, there's no final boss in stage 3, so you can farm at will. We're halfway where we need to be with our difficulty. We should really make it our mission to get all the chests on the level, or at least as many as we can. I didn't mean to take rage, but we got it. That's the drop back here. Spicy meatball. Nice, we got a difficulty upgrade. Hey, that one was free. Oh, that one was free too, okay. And we get Soul Harvester. That one was not free, but definitely worth it. A little late on to the party here, Soul Harvester, but it's always great to have you. We're just happy you're here, you know. Soul Harvester's is the cool guy. You know, he's the cool dude that you feel happy whenever he shows up. It's like, all right, well, at least I know I'm still cool with the cool guy. That's what Soul Harvester is. The suck shrine here. Lots of suck shrines, really. Oh my gosh. Fox, need you to calm down. This is what having the Coward's Cloak and Kevin does, or multiple Coward's Cloak. And we're broke. Yeah, so this is where gold gain can really, really, really help you. But our difficulty is only 369, which is not very high. Hit one of the suck shrines now. Overgain. Oh, so many legendary upgrades here. 3-4 legendary upgrades for Chaos Tome. I want to see what this does. Got size. Damage to Elite, Shield, Lifesteal. Wow. That feels at 83%. And we do not have any worries about our sustainability at this point. It's just a matter of beefing up the difficulty. But anyway, even though this wasn't the most perfect run, because there's definitely an element of Sinvicta luck involved as always, you get to see the build that people run and why people run it. And, you know, this is a great example of why Fox is so good, because we have 751 luck without having the luck tome. You don't need the luck tome on Fox. And there's no strategy that says you need to take it to double dip luck. Like I said, I've had over 2,000 luck at one point, and I was still getting greens. So luck matters up to a certain spot, and then it doesn't. It's just all about how it rolls for you at the end of the day. Precision Tome here. Precision, I guess. Tome. Dice. I guess dice. Precision. First tome. XP tome. First tome. Big damage upgrade for Flamewalker. Other one, too. Got Stonks active right now, so we should be able to get another chest soon. Precision. Kana. Flamewalker. First, we're at 416 difficulty now, so we're getting there. It's a little too late for the difficulty to matter in terms of the kills. It's still going to help us out with levels, though, and I hope that we get some very kind rolls with the power-up drop chances. 40% damage. Wow, we got a big difficulty boost there from Chaos Tome as well. All right, the dark ones are coming out. Another lamp, wow. Big bonkin's gonna be really big bonkin'. P gain, extra jumps, and duration. Difficulty's getting close to 600, which is the cap in terms of how far enemies scale. Now, of course, you can go over 600 difficulty, but there's no point. You're only making it harder on yourself. No reason for no additional gain. Let's put it that way. More evasion. Knockback. We cannot stay still. I can't even grab this chest because we're floating around everywhere. Joe's Dagger. Nice. That should help out with our scaling. We're at 8 scaling right now. Let's see what it goes to with Joe's Dagger and all these lamps. .1. First tome's getting there. $75 for the cursed tome. $592 for difficulty now. $98. We're at 600 difficulty. So now what we want to do is we want to take all the green cursed tomes whenever they pop up. We don't want to take red ones because it's scaling a little bit too much. XP scaling is already capped, so we can use the XP tome as a dump off upgrade. Since that is actually, there is a hard cap to the XP tome. XP gain is 10. Maybe should have gone with the. Maybe should have gone with the. Ana. Lux currently sitting at 1,000. Yeah, we want green cursed tomes at this point. We just want to max out cursed tome. We don't want it to make it any harder than it needs to be. We're already over capped on the difficulty. Another big bonk. Oh my gosh. I have never seen this many big bonks, that's for sure. Big upgrades for Katana back to back. This is why it pays to have a lot of luck here. Damage on ice. First tome only has 13 or 12 more levels to go before we don't have to worry about it anymore. Armor, damage to elites, armor, movement speed, jump height, attack speed. Her chance is only 686 right now. Big projectiles upgrade there. Okay, so Katana is maxed out. Our staff is getting close. Pickup range. Wow, 67% pickup range. We'll take that. Our staff has 3 more levels and it's done. Still plenty of chests over here we can still open. The difficulty, I mean, we're going to be getting max amount of... It's going to be max amount of final swarms here. Just over there. Yeah, I'm trying to lessen the impact of the extra curse difficulty here as much as I can. Big size upgrade, precision tome, chaos. Vision. Yeah, it's a big fire staff upgrade. Alright, so fire staff is fully upgraded. We didn't take the best stat to upgrade it with for the final one, but there we go. But those weaker curse tomes. Difficulty is 666 right now. I don't know if I want to stay on that difficulty. Okay, we have enough for another chest. I didn't even see what Chaos Tome got us. Spawn increase, size, XP gain, silver gain, drop chance, jump height. Nice. Dice is almost maxed out. Yeah, our luck's 1,253, and like I said, it does not matter what your luck is. It matters up to a point, and then it doesn't matter anymore. We're just kind of hunting for weaker first tomes here because I don't want to keep pumping up the damage. We're just, all we're doing at this point is hurting ourselves. More big upgrades for Chaos Tome. This is where you can really gain a lot of stats here. Max speed, shield, thorns, damage, size. With speed, we absolutely do not need. Like I said, all of our weapons are upgraded now. Only the Cursed Tome is almost upgraded. Almost fully upgraded, I mean. Projectile speed. To elites, extra jump, shield, duration. Max HP, okay, it's more scaling with a beefy ring. Not that beefy ring actually kind of matters at this point, but you know, it's good to just keep recognizing exactly where your damage is going to be coming from here. Okay, that's it. The Cursed Tome is now maximized. Now we can just kind of take whatever. We only want legendary precision or legendary Chaos Tomes from here on out. If it ain't legendary, we don't want it. There we go. Chaos Tomes officially maxed out. And the rest will also kind of fall in line here in a second. Life steal, gold gain, attack speed, jump height. Lots of projectile speed. We have 1198 crit. All right, there we go. That's it for levels on the XP tome. So tomes are maxed out, weapons are maxed out. The BB ring. I do not like being on next to that wall there. Don't want to be in the air. Okay, so we are fully maxed on everything here. Using everything again. Chest. We're moving way too fast here. Luck sitting at 1,495. We didn't pass 700 luck, which is good. I gotta wait for this rage buff here. Once the purple wisps start coming out, that's when we gotta start taking it a little bit more seriously. We can get him pressed up against the wall here, it's best. Tend to pile up right there. I gotta say, with the start that we had on this run up to now, I didn't think that we were going to make it this far, but that's kind of what you need to see. So on top of the bad ones, you never know if you get enough good items, you get enough synergies, you can absolutely overcome bad RNG too. Gotta be careful we're not moving too fast here. We don't want to run into them. I don't think we need to take the rage buff yet. We can just sit here and chill. We're having pickup range is nice. This is where having the Kentucky Magnet is vital, which we do not have, obviously. Our luck is now 1,500. Still not really able to get too close to us, so I feel comfortable with going after this chest. Chunk plate, and the keys not proc. Kind of unbelievable we've gotten all these legendaries and no anvil. Not that it matters now, of course. Shield here too, which is important. Two rage buffs here. You leave here by about 150, 200,000 would be ideal. Kills. But we are not going to get to 200k. Not on this level. We definitely, as long as we don't get destroyed somehow by the boss, we definitely hit 200. Goes dagger, okay. What's our damage scaling at now? 19%. Or 19x, I should say. Almost 20x. That's all from Joe's dagger. Big bongs are going absolutely ham here. Now, when it gets really bad and when we need to start headed for the exit is when the red wisps come in around 11 minutes, so... Right now, we're just chilling. And, you know, I wanted to mention something. I should have mentioned earlier in this video, but I didn't think about it. So we had a conversation come up in Twitch. Somebody was legitimately asking if this hurts the channel or not. They said if I just simply click the like button just to show support and then not watch the video, does that help or hurt the channel? The answer is it hurts the channel. In the algorithm's eyes, essentially what happens is the algorithm says, okay, so this person is putting out videos, telling people to like them, and then engagement farming. That's it. The viewer is not actually watching. There's no watch time on the video. So I'm not going to recommend this channel in the future because it's fake engagement farming. That is essentially what is happening for some people. Now, of course, the people who like the videos, obviously, they're the backbone of the channel. I can't have this channel without them. But people who unknowingly are doing something that's detrimental to the channel, I wanted to educate them and let them know that it's best not to like the video if you're not going to watch it. You know, I don't know what the minimum time is for that to happen, but what I will say is that just liking the video just to show support and then leaving without watching it more than a couple seconds, however long the autoplayer takes, that has a definite consequence on my videos in the channel. So don't like a video if you're not going to be able to watch a little bit of it. You don't have to watch the whole thing. You can even watch it 2x if you want. But, you know, I know that people mean well. But I just wanted to let everyone know that's how it works on YouTube right now, at least in the current version of the algorithm. Speaking on Megabonk on the whole, I mean, this is obviously the best run I've had in a week almost. So I'm stoked that we do get a usable run here. Red Wisps are coming out soon, so moving is a big risk. Because not only are we canceling out Idle Juice, but also we're moving our Firewalker, Flamewalker. Okay, we need to start making our way for the portal now. I'm gonna go ahead and take the rage so we can clear a path. All right. Gotta be Johnny on the spot here. They are getting close. No, we can't leave at this point. Well, let's put it this way. We can't move at this point. Sound's bugging out. Maybe they're 12 minutes. Can't do it. I will not be tempted. At this point, there's no legendary that can help us other than the Hourglass. Here they come. They're inching closer. Holding him at bay. Still holding them back. Game's losing it. Please don't crash. this is insane here. You got hit. You gotta go. Ooh, man. That was scary there. See that one reflect come off? Yeah, that could have easily one-shot us. All right, there's the final boss, and here we go. Back to more standing around doing nothing. It's these kind of runs that also kind of highlight. I wish that there was some kind of system that was in place in Megabonk where if you get to the final swarm, you can just fast forward through it all. That's a funny game. Yep. Banish you. It'd be nice if we could speed up time by like 10. And the game just kind of calculates what your final kill count would be for the level. I'll tell you right now, my PB is 283, so don't know if we'll hit that, but max difficulty with this amount of damage. Damage is 77.4x. It's 1274. Again, unfortunately, too little too late there, game. But it's great to have you anyway, Sucky Magnet. At least we don't have to sit here and look at the menus for the next 30 minutes. I do have a trick that I use whenever I do long runs like this, like ultra late game runs. I'll show that to you whenever we need to get there. Golden ring. Huh. I don't know what that is. Doesn't seem to do anything. Huh. Interesting. It's not every day I see a new item in Megabonk I've never seen before, so. Holy Book is very nice. It's going to help us out a little bit. The chest we're looking for. A world dough. Incredible. If we had these items at the start of this run, who knows what could have happened. Doing about 200, 300 kills a second. And if my math is correct, 60 seconds to a minute, obviously, so it's, what, 1,200 kills? No, 12,000 kills a minute. Times 10. We might make it to 300. The lightning orb, okay. Lightning orb is now level 3. Now it's tied with Big Bonk for our most highest level legendary. Gotta get these chests while we can, because when the big boys show up, we won't be able to move. Ooh. Okay, Mega Fork is actually, or Big Fork's actually great for the Mega Crits. Feels good though. Feels good to finally get a postable video. You know, and it's like I said at the top of this video, I think that showing the world, really, what, not that the entire world watching my video, obviously, but you know what I mean. Showing everybody how Megabonk can be and how just hugely dependent it is on RNG and how differently it can affect your runs it's important, because I do think that there's a lot of sort of Instagram model showing off type deal that goes on with this game. A lot of people put the big kill counts and the new meta and all that stuff in their thumbnails and stuff and that sort of thing, which of course gets the clicks, and that's, you know, that's good engagement. But as someone who still loves this game, but the game does, it's an equal amount of love in the exact amount of ratio to frustration that I experience. And I only get really, really irritated at the games that I really, really enjoy. Like, you see me with Isaac all the time, you know. And it's because I want to be, you know, I want to show people a good time. I want to show people a good game. And Megabonk really is it's going to end up being a case study of just a perfect storm of a game that appeals to way, way, way more than the usual circles of gamers. And I'm very happy for Vendedad, and you know, the work that he's done is really good. I'd love to interview him. I'd love to contact him and interview him. That'd be awesome to pick his brain about game design. For people who have lots of questions, but I don't know him personally. I don't know anyone who's tied to him, so it would just be a blind guess. And you know, of course, I'm not an interview channel, so not a whole lot of appeal there, not a whole lot of upside. Really hoping that we get an hourglass here. Let's see what our kill count is at 7 minutes, and then see if we can gauge how many kills we're getting per minute. Mark. Okay, 261-ish. Be careful moving here. That scarf is going to come in handy for my trick. Again, I'm sure all the cool kids know there's a special spot to stand, or there's a certain way to do the final swarm to stay alive indefinitely. But I don't know that. And I really don't watch any Megabonk videos. I only watch streams every now and then. And Mark. So yeah, about 11,000 kills per minute. We would need to last another 3 minutes. That's 11 minutes to get to 300. And then we would need to last another 4 minutes to catch Krendor, that's at 15 minutes, and I don't know if that's going to happen. Alright, it's the last of my banishes. So we have to last double the amount of time than what we've got right now to beat Coach. I don't think it's going to happen. I think our stage 1 was a little bit too low. Now, follow-up question, of course, concerning the YouTube algorithm is skipping around the video good or bad for the channel? It's only bad if you skip straight to the end. That's the only time where skipping forward actually has an impact negatively on a channel. So if you watch most of the video and then decide to skip to the end, or if you fast forward through stuff, that's totally fine. Or if you skip with a double tap, if you're watching this on your phone. You've officially passed my PB. And we're done. I'm definitely going to hit 300. Then it's a sprint to 40K more after that to catch Krendor. If we get an hourglass, we'll definitely do it. For the chest, you got to be careful here. The last opportunity to grab a chest, I think. Get him here. You're just seeing the damage scaling here. It keeps going up and up and up. And, you know, you just need God levels of damage. You're not always going to have God levels of damage to start. Right? Stage 1 is going to be whatever. You know, it sets the foundation for your run. Stage 2 is where you really need to kind of build out and get lucky with drops and everything before too long. Stage 3 is when the build comes together, and you need to be, if you're going for leaderboards, you need to be at the top of your game at that point. And then, of course, this swarm here is just all hell breaks loose. But look at that, I did hit 300. First time ever. And trust me, after the week I've had in Mega Bonk, this feels cathartic. So we have one more minute, less than a minute here. And then it's a race to 349 to catch Krendor. I'm just asking for an hourglass game. That's all I'm asking for. Oh baby. We get the hourglass in our time of need. Just in time before the red wisps come out. Alright, we cannot move anymore. Until I deploy my secret weapon. Need 32 more to catch Krendor. 33 more to beat him. 33,000. Here they come. I wish we had a few more idle juices. Gotta get to 16 minutes. These are getting close. 19 more to go. $16 more. 15 more. Okay, there goes our hourglass. As well get the chest. The soul harvester. Time to employ the secret weapon. Chest right there. I think we're landing on this chest. There we go. So 337, not quite. And yeah, losing out on that second stage and not getting there is rough. So didn't quite catch Krendor. Spicy meatball. Look how much damage it did. 966 trillion, far and away our most damaging DPS item. Katana was huge though, of course, but yeah. 461 billion DPS is great. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you click the like button. And hopefully you enjoy the struggle and appreciate the effort. So again, if you enjoyed this, make sure you click the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know, what is your final total? What's your highest score so far on the leaderboards? I'd love to know it. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. As always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody.